Tonight on EA Sports, it's Week 14 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Washington football team taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Washington football team. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaud. And Charles, we look at this Washington team as they enter play here. They come in off a loss last time out, but they've been playing better than 500 ball the last couple months. 5 wins in their last 8 games. On the other side of the field for the visiting Bucs, they come in off the extended break from the bye.
I think it was half months. You're ready for some time off to get set for the home stretch.
Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. This fielded right at the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. They'll have Jimmy G calling the shots. Grew up in the northern suburbs of Chicago, went to Eastern Illinois. Jimmy Garoppolo.
And he's had such a sensational season to this point, leading the NFL in passing yards. He's been helped out a lot by an outstanding set of receivers, and he's quick to give them credit. But I think even they would tell you that he's the guy that makes this offense go.
Garoppolo on first down. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's 3rd down.
To avoid an early 3-and-out here on 3rd and 4. Garoppolo. That's complete to Tyler Johnson. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field.
Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Cameron Curl. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. So here's Washington now in excellent field position to start things out. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
It's pretty much become the norm when we see guys come out before a game and go through the route tree with their receivers. I thought it was exciting for us to see the exact same thing happen in practice.
He's so meticulous, isn't he?
He really is, and that tells me it's not just a one-time-a-week thing. They work on it all the time, trying to hone that fine edge. They want to see if they can get in sync and stay in sync in this one.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Monk, he finds Robinson. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Now they try the right side here. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Second down at 5. Now a handoff as they run left side. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. Looking to throw. Monk. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Hopkins' kick is good. And it's 3-0 Washington. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as you're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Meanwhile, Garoppolo's throw taken in by Evans here. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down. To throw is Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Garoppolo to try again on 2nd down. He finds Howard complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Garoppolo again. That's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a first down.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. Into the hands of Darden. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. And yet again, it's Garoppolo. Out to the left there and complete to Howard. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And he's got a man. It's the tight end Howard complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
Here we go.
action. Garoppolo. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Throwing again on second down. Garoppolo. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce-back, tremendous poise, confidence never lost, and obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
Aldrich Rosas on for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. A 10-play drive that time. And it ends with a touchdown for the Bucs. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he's up across the 25 and down. Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
A gain of 5 enough for the first down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Off the play fake, Monk. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Well, they sent him on the blitz from that linebacker spot, and boy, he got there quickly.
He certainly did, and obviously he could have used a block from his running back, but I think you nailed it right there. The defender got into the backfield so fast, it's hard for anyone to react.
2nd and 21, a lot of ground to cover. Back to throw, Monk. He's got a man, it's his tight end, that's complete. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. 2 minutes to play in this first half, 7-3 our score. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. They had quite a hole to dig out of there on 3rd and long. Not able to get the first, but a pretty good-sized run.
A really good run, but how much confidence do you have in your next play call that you can sell to the head coach? Let's go get it on 4th down. Do you really have a play you believe in, or are you just hopeful? And you've got to sell it to the big man before it gets called.
And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right. And this score will stay right where it is. Out comes the offense onto the field once more, led by O.J. Howard. Well, he's within shouting distance of a 1,000-yard season. Going to need a pretty good finish, though, if he wants to reach that mark.
Well, I like how you phrased it, partner. He is within shouting distance. If he stays on this pace, he's got a shot at it. But he needs a big game in there, right, to make sure that he gets it. So you know that during the week, in practice, and look, he asks for the ball all the time anyway. He's really going to ask for the ball and let his quarterback know he's open.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Evans once again the intended receiver, and now it's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. He finds his tight end Howard. That's complete. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Garoppolo now. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Montez Sweat with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7.
He seemed to have a reasonable amount of time in the pocket, but he couldn't get rid of the football, and the end result, Charles, him on the ground.
Yeah, he's got to keep an internal clock to go along with his offensive line. When you're talking about 3, 4, 5 seconds, that's a reasonable amount of time to expect to deliver the ball downfield. So great to try and complete a pass, but it's equally important to know when to throw the football away, too.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we've reached intermission here in a low-scoring game. 7-3 is our score. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll start over in Texas at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, where it was the visiting Patriots come in and get the victory on the road. Mac Jones, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. Next, we're off to Baltimore to check on the Ravens at home at M&T Bank Stadium. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Arizona Cardinals. Lamar Jackson, terrific in the victory, as his guys get to 10 wins and run their mark to 10-3. And then finally, a good one on Monday Night Football between the Indianapolis Colts and the Miami Dolphins. Meanwhile, in our game, not a lot of offense to go around. 7-3 is our score. Will we see things open up in the second half? To find out, we get it back to our guys in the booth, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point.
The Bucs with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Washington offense ready to go to begin the third quarter. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
And the result here with 2 to go on second down. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. And he'll give it here to his running back. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. On third down, they'll try and pick it up with a counter. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. That'll be a 49-yard punt, 6 yards there on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
To throw again on second down. Garoppolo. And this is caught by Evans. That one a first down pickup of 8. Now Garoppolo. There's Evans again. Complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Garoppolo looks to throw once more. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Now a give right side. Carney. And boy, this burgundy and gold defense charged up now. They stop him behind the line again. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
Extra man in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down. Throwing now is Garoppolo. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And they'll get this across the midfield stripe, but still winding up short of the first down.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
Here's A.J. Cole now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. So out comes Washington's offense to take over. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally, because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
And they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the 3rd quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. A carry now for McKissick. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. McKissick again on second down. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Off play action. Monk. And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time has run out on this third quarter of play. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Tressway now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. With the Bucs offense making their way back out on the field, let's take a look at the playoff picture, Charles, coming into the weekend in the NFC. And I tell you, 4 weeks still to go, and everything is wide open, and it's fun.
And I know we always talk about, well, if the playoffs were to begin today, and then we kind of go, okay, but they're not. Let's see how it plays out. Wouldn't it be fun to play with this playoff lineup right now? Because to me, just about anyone can win this whole thing out of this grouping we currently have. And by the time we get there, it may look entirely different.
They'll keep it on the ground. Carney, he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. The Bucs on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. There's Garoppolo to throw. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on to punt for Tampa Bay. It's taken to the 26. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Another drive coming up for this Washington offense. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. On 1st and 10, Monk. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Washington on 3rd down, not good, 0 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Looking to throw, Monk. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays. Back to throw again. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Again, he'll drop to throw. And this is caught. That's Watkins. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 15-yard line. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. And they'll run on the inside handoff. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play as we have reached the 2-minute warning. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. 2nd and 10. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Clock running as Washington will try and hurry up. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Patrick Ricard, his 4th touchdown on the year. And Washington has retaken the lead.
And touchdown, and congratulations, and 0 relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
Yeah, part 1 is done, but now on the sideline, you can already see them scrambling down there. They're getting those defensive guys ready.
Yes, you have to get those guys ready, and you also have to talk to your special teams guys. Make sure the kickoff is exactly what you want and cover it well.
They do tack on the extra point as well. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So Jimmy Garoppolo and the offense down 10-7, a minute 35 to go. And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Garoppolo. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Back to throw, Garoppolo. Now Garoppolo lost the football. Unfortunately, he's able to recover himself, but the clock's still rolling here. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with a minute 6 left to go in the game. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. No gain on the play there. It'll be 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. Garoppolo to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. And look like some movement there. Let's get the call. Well, the crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
One final try now for Garoppolo. He's going to let it fly. And this is incomplete. So no miracles here on the final play. And this ball game is over. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for Washington, they pick up win number 7 on the year. And they'll have another home date next week as the New York Giants come to town. Meanwhile, for the Buccaneers, it's unfortunately more of the same as they'll fall to 3-10 on the year. And they will be at home next week.